Hey y'all, hope that you are doing well this afternoon. I'm Jessica Turner and I'm so excited to be here on the Mom to Feed talking all about a coronavirus time capsule that I developed. Now, some of you might know me because I've been around forever. I started blogging in 2006 and got my start in the scrapbooking world. And so documenting stories is always something that's been important to me, even though now as a mom of three, I don't scrapbook like I used to. I still love to document, taking photos and sharing them on Instagram. You can find me here at Jessica N. Turner. Or, through journaling or having my kids document in their own way. And so as we've all been staying safer at home, I live in Nashville and work full time here at home right now instead of in my office. I was thinking, what would be a fun way for my kids to document this experience? They are 11, 8, and 5. And I know that this is something that they are going to look back on and remember in their childhoods. And I'm sure the same is true for a lot of your kiddos. So I created the coronavirus time capsule. It's a free printable. You can get it on my site, themomcreative.com/coronavirus capsule. It's totally free. I'll email it right to you. But this is a fun little PDF that you can fill out with your kids or they can fill out on their own. Heck, you don't have to do the coloring, but even some of these pages I think would be really powerful for us as adults to document this experience. So I thought I'd go through and share some of the pages and talk about why I think it's so important for us to be having these conversations with our kids and them taking the time to document this time. So the first page is about our family, where your kids will be able to write down everyone in their family and their names, what they do, how old they are, hobbies, that sort of thing. You can put a family photo on there. Then how I spend my days. So this is an interesting time, isn't it? Because how we're spending our days is pretty different than how we normally spend our days. So maybe your kids are getting maybe a little more screen time. Maybe they are doing more craft projects. I know I feel like our kids have been doing crafts every single day. So this is where they'll document how they spend their time. Then I always think when you are creating kind of a time capsule or any sort of memory keeping project that it's cool to get your kids to draw. So I have this page here where they can draw your family at home because we're all at home. So I thought kind of putting it in compass of being at home was something different than just a regular family photo. Okay, now what's really special about this capsule is it also has pages that help kids document their feelings. And I think that's really important. I've had parents say to me that doing this little capsule simple project with their kids helped them understand better how they were feeling and doing during this time. And maybe ways that they weren't able to articulate, they were able to do so on the sheet. So there's this sweet little page called My Feelings. It's got little emojis on it and it says things like, I felt happy when, I felt scared when, I felt peaceful when, I felt angry when. And so you can walk your kids through that and talk to them maybe even what some of those words mean if they're younger, like peaceful versus happy and those types of things. Then special days and memories. I think that we all have had some of those during this time, whether it was celebrating a holiday like Easter, a birthday, maybe a birthday parade that you participated in, anything that's been kind of out of the ordinary or just felt a little more special during this season. Then outdoor adventures. So this might vary depending on where you live, but I know in Nashville, we are getting plenty of time outside. We aren't going to stores or restaurants or that sort of thing, but we are walking in our neighborhood and exploring, in the woods in our backyard and that sort of thing. So outdoor adventures. Also, if your neighborhood has done like a bear hunt or a rainbow hunt or something like that, maybe a chalk messages, things like that, you could document on that page as well. Then this isn't just about the positive, right? But what were the challenges during this time? Documenting those, and I think seeing those through the eyes of a child is really powerful. But I think like this is a great one that we could fill out ourselves, right? What have the challenges been for us as parents? Then I have this, Dear Me, a letter to myself. Now this is, I think, a great writing exercise for our kids to think about writing to themselves and what they would want to say to themselves 20 years from now when this is all over, as well as maybe even just a way to kind of have a writing prompt, right? When we're missing school, a great way to get kids writing. Then I love this one. This is probably my favorite page in the whole packet, the silver lining, practicing gratitude. What are the things that you're grateful for? What are the things that have been positive in this experience? My little girl is 8, and I'll just tell you what she wrote on her sheet. She wrote, I'm grateful for spending more time with my family. I'm grateful for more free time. I'm grateful for art classes because she's been doing lots of art online. I'm grateful for nobody being sick in my family, and I'm grateful for staying up late. We have not been really good at bedtime during this time. So that is a page to talk about gratitude with your kiddos. There's 12 pages in all in this book. There's also your favorites. I think that's another fun one for the whole family to fill out, and really focusing on your favorites during this particular season. What was your favorite arts and craft activity that you did right here? What was your favorite meal? What was your favorite dessert? Your favorite song? All of those types of things. Then there's just a blank page where you could print off some photos during this time. And then after the coronavirus outbreak, and kind of reflecting on it once things get back to normal, which maybe, won't be soon, but go back and fill this out. So it's a big packet. It's not something you're probably going to do with your kids all at once, although I have had parents reach out to me and said, we spent a whole afternoon filling it out. So whatever works best for you. I think the important thing is that we're documenting this. And not only are we documenting it for ourselves, but that we're documenting it for your kids. And then just tuck it away. Maybe you've got a file that you keep those types of things in, or a box, or some sort of keepsake container that you put those types of things in. Or you can get a little crafty and you can actually make a time capsule. So I just took a plain box. We all have Amazon boxes coming to our house right now, or this one I just happen to have in my craft stash. And we wrote on here with stickers, coronavirus time capsule. And then I had all the members of our family sign it, which I thought was really a fun way to document their handwriting during this time. And then this is just a bigger shoebox. It's about a shoebox size. And then build a time capsule. So this is really taking it one step further. Obviously, you're going to stick these in this box. But then here's some of the other fun things that we've put in here. So I've got some drawing. This was a little picture that my little girl made. Now, I promise you, I'm going to put an empty one, but I didn't have one. Toilet paper roll, right? Like, to talk about how toilet paper was in short supply. So you could put an empty toilet paper roll. Also an empty like Lysol container, antibacterial wipe, something like that. You could also, if you had one of those big ones, you could even use the actual wipes container as your time capsule. That would be kind of fun. A mask, maybe when we're done wearing masks, you could put your mask in here, or, I just put one in here to show you all as an example. Then I put a receipt in here. I think it would be kind of neat to put a couple of receipts in here. This was a Michael's receipt because we stocked up on craft supplies kind of right before we had safe at home orders. So I put that in here, but a grocery receipt would be another one, just so you can kind of see the prices and that sort of thing will be interesting. I put an empty hand sanitizer bottle in here. Crafts that your kids do. My kids have been doing lots of perler beads. So here's a little Harry Potter perler bead. Then also things like media, like a magazine. This was, I thought, a great one right at the start, the coronavirus crisis. If you're playing lots of games, we did a virtual Yahtzee game with my aunt who lives in Wisconsin, and we live in Nashville, and we played Yahtzee on FaceTime. So did that to document in here. Maybe any art that your kids have been doing. My kids have been doing lots of art, so we've got a few pieces of those in here. And then we've been writing letters. So here's some letters that my kids have gotten from their friends. Here's another letter that I pulled aside here. So I think this would be so fun to look back on. I've been embroidering, so this was a pattern that I've done during this time. So that just maybe gives you a few ideas of what you could put in an actual capsule. And it's something that we put together a couple weeks ago, and then we've got it sitting in our dining room, and we just throw things in the box. I say, oh, go put that in the time capsule box. Put that in the time capsule box. And so kind of like throughout the season, we're thinking about things that we want to keep as keepsakes for this. And then when we all get through, we'll put those time capsule little packets in there as well. And then I'll probably just tuck it away in our garage. And in 20 years, open it up. And I think it'll be really fun to open as a family, like on a holiday or something like that, and really just document what life was like right now. I think engaging our stories in the moment is a really powerful act. And it's something that we can't always fully appreciate in the moment. But then we get ripple effects of that documenting process in the years to come. So I hope that this has been inspiring to you all. I've been looking, seeing lots of, encouragement and thanks. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. Like I said, you can find all the resources on how to build the box, what to put in it, download the free PDF on themomcreative.com/coronavirus capsule. So really easy, or you can send me a DM, Jessica N. Turner, here on Instagram. I'm happy to send you the link as well, but really hoping that this might be something easy for you to do with your family, something memorable, and maybe something to keep the kids busy for a few hours. Okay, let me make sure that I'm not seeing any questions. I don't want to miss anything. I don't see any. I will add this just in case someone is typing. A couple other ways that I've been documenting during this time is that I've been taking pictures every single day, not just of kind of special moments or, highlight reels, but really the ordinary as well. Kids sleeping and kids on computers and kids playing Nintendo as well, to just try to fully encapsulate what this time has looked like. I also have been doing 1 second every day, which if you guys aren't familiar with this app, it's an app where you can put a 1 to 2 second video clip in or a photo every single day, and then it puts it together for you in a really sweet little video. And so I've been doing a 1 second video every day, just capturing my kids, and mostly my kids, my husband and I occasionally, and putting together a video to go along with this time as well. So maybe if printing things out isn't your thing, maybe that would be something that would be fun. All right, I don't see any questions, so I'm gonna head off here, but I hope this was inspiring. Go and check out the time capsule, download it, feel free to share it, the link on your own social media or with your friends. Let's get this in the hands of as many families as possible during this time. All right, y'all, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. Trying.